favorite merchants on this street. In the Greater Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce, I would like to welcome you to the only real live advent calendar that we know of in the United States. We've been doing this for about 5 years. Probably somebody's picked up on it. I don't know, but ours are cool. Each door, each night at 5:30, except on December 22nd. The door bell rings, the door opens, and something wonderful comes outside, sponsored by one of the businesses. Obviously, you're getting a little sneak preview of what's coming out the door. It was originally designed to create some business and some interest down here in Bethlehem, getting you to know us better as a community and as business partners. But it's turned into a whole lot more than that. It's turned into 5, I think, or 6 solid years of people coming out of the door, rain, shine, snow, sleet, hail, either with a candy cane or some really amazing treats, obviously, walking around. December 22nd, the door is going to be 15 minutes late because on December 22nd, the Coca-Cola tractor trailer will be parked right here on Main Street with the Polar Bear, Santa Claus, and a whole day's worth of entertainment. The Bach choir goes on at around 5, and they go till 5:45. I encourage you to come and listen to them. They are breathtaking. So I want to tell you a little something about what one of the first presidents of the Lehigh Valley Chamber of Commerce said. We, the citizens of Bethlehem, feel that the Bethlehem of Pennsylvania is the traditional Christmas city of state and country. So we in Bethlehem do not claim that Bethlehem created Christmas. Nor do we do anything but admire and appreciate the Christmas spirit of our neighboring cities and towns of our great nation. We do not say Bethlehem created Christmas. We say that Christmas created Bethlehem. Our Bethlehem, the Bethlehem of the New World, has its very nature a tradition of hope. Add to this the traditions associated with the naming of our Bethlehem, and you cannot help but realize that there is a community which must not fail to remember the circumstances of its birth. So, without further ado, we have a young lady who drove all the way down from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I would like her to knock on the door, and we'll find out what's inside. Savannah? Okay, now we have 2 seasoned door knockers here. There's Anna and Emmy. And girls, tell them, how many times do we knock? 3 times. Are you ready? When the door gets knocked, let's go right here. They're giving us time to get out of the way. They're cool. They're cool.
Good evening, all. Good evening. I am Johann Sebastian Goundie. I am the brewer of Bethlehem. Welcome. In the 5 years that we've been doing the live Advent calendar, this is the first time that Mr. Goundie has been at his own home to answer the door. And the first time in 202 years since the home was built. So thank you all for coming. It was a little bit of a rainy night, so I appreciate that. I'm just going to take a moment to tell you, first, welcome to Bethlehem if you're from out of town. We're a great city, we're the Christmas city, and this is part of our new tradition and our old tradition. And Mr. Goundie was an important character and an important member of the society. He arrived in Bethlehem in July of 1803, and he was brought here from Baden, Germany, by the church, by the Offstrom Collegium, which was the church elders. And he was brought here for one purpose only, and that was to be a brewer. Now, how am I going to bring brewing with Christmas? Well, I'm going to tell you how. Mr. Goundie was here. He was a brewer for about 30 years. He brought his craft because the church and the growing Moravian community back in the early 19th century was in need of a brewer. So Goundie came and he brewed here for almost 35 years. He later was the mayor and then a fire chief of the city. And it was written in many of the journals and logs of travelers that came through the area that everywhere from Albany, New York to Salem, North Carolina, the beer was best in Bethlehem. So we have a great brewing tradition. My name is Chris Bowen. This is my associate, Mr. Loskell, and Mr. Rice. They assist me in brewing, and what we do is we recreate old ales. The last time we did that was right at the Sun Inn. I don't think beer has been made in Bethlehem for almost 200 years. And in our Harvest Festival, which is another one of the great festivals downtown, we brewed a batch of German Doppelbock, and we were going to serve that to you tonight. So we welcome you to Bethlehem. We thank you for coming. And, well, I just want to say, Mr. Rice, have we made beer for the good people of Bethlehem?
Yes, indeed, Brother Goundie. We have made the finest Christmas beer and wassail for all.
Mr. Loskell, do you have a poem about beer for the good people of Bethlehem?
Yes, indeed, Brother Goundie. I have a most excellent poem.
Great. Do tell.
Drowned in drink, I like to think about all the lovely ladies and their fancy bloomers.
No, that's not a poem. A Christmas poem, sir. A Christmas poem.
All right, yes, Brother Goundie. But first, I need to have the crowd raise their glasses, and every time we say, with the wassailing bowl, we drink to thee.
Now wait, Mr. Goundie needs a beer. Thank you, Mrs. Rice. It wouldn't be right if Mr. Goundie didn't have a beer. So we have beer and cider as everyone got a drink. So once again, as we say, take a toast. When we say,
with the wassailing bowl, we drink to thee.
That's when we drink. We'll remind you. We'll go like that.
Okay, Mr. Rice, begin the poem. Mr. Loskell.
Wassail, wassail, all over the town. Our toast it is white, our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With the wassailing bowl, we drink to thee.
So here is to Loskell, and to his right cheek. Pray God send out master a good piece of beef, and a good piece of beef, that we all may see. With the wassailing bowl, we drink to thee.
And here is to Rice, and to his right eye, pray God our Master, send us a good Christmas pie, and a good Christmas pie that we will all see.
With the wassailing bowl, we'll drink to thee. So here is to Laura, and her broad horn. Pray God send our Master a good crop of corn. A good crop of corn that we may all see.
With the wassailing bowl, we'll drink to thee. And here is to Pamela, and to her left ear. Pray God send our Master a Happy New Year, and a Happy New Year as ere he did see. With the wassailing bowl, we'll drink to thee.
And here's to Leslie, with her lily white smock, who tripped to the door and slipped back the lock. Who tripped to the door and pulled back the pin, who let all these jolly wassailers in.
With our wassailing bowl, we'll drink to thee.
All together.
Wassail, wassail, all over the town. Our toast it is white, and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With the wassailing bowl, we'll drink to thee. Merry Christmas!
We have lots of cookies and cakes and wassail and sweet things, so enjoy yourself. Thank you. Cheers.
That's a strong wassail, I say.